There we go.
Oh no.
Big gorilla nest coming in.
Is there a gorilla in this room or what?
You remember being in LA during the premieres? And then we went to one of the premieres.
Yeah.
And actually Bones was there and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think everyone got hammered. I probably had a fever.
Yep, that was it the last? No, it wasn't the last night, was it?
No,
it was the second to
last night.
Yep.
I had a fever. We came back to the hotel. We
Yeah.
watched some type of spin-off of Law and Order.
Yes.
And then we woke up and we went somewhere. We went to a podcast.
Oh yeah.
The Harland Williams podcast.
Now it's all coming back to me. I
remember that. Do you remember what it was like?
I do. I have very distinct memories now that everyone's kind of laughing about this, and he's got the cut out there, and there's a lot of fun stuff. I was reluctant to be the guy to be talking about these things until they were really out for.
Yeah, I wouldn't mention it either.
I'm like this. Hey, get this take.
Yeah.
But no, I only have a fun take because I was, we were both there, of course, and I really do appreciate that experience. It was a particularly, I mean, if you want to be real about this experience podcast, you know what I mean, whatever you want to call it, but it was, we really. Oh, that's why you talked about the Bones thing, because it was a rock show the night before.
I have to say that.
Rock.
There's a reason why I'm saying that.
No, I mean, I think it's no. People always like to know if everyone partied the night before. I think it's definitely a vital detail.
It is. It's a good detail.
Yeah.
So picture people being out till like 4 a.m.
I mean,
and then when you wake up in the morning and you ask yourself, is life worth living? Should you blast yourself?
I remember.
So we go to the lobby. And everyone's working on like 4 hours sleep.
Yep.
And Roachford probably got pretty wrecked too, just like the rest of us. And he was saying, he threw me the keys and he said, Eric, can you drive? And I said, yeah, I can drive.
Hell yeah.
We go up to Harland Williams, and let me tell you, wherever he lives.
What was the drive? Was the drive a long time? Did we get hammered with a long drive?
It's not that it's that long.
I don't remember.
It's 30 minutes or something of a drive. But where he is located.
No, it was like 50 minutes or something. But it doesn't. What does it matter?
I wouldn't know.
But no, he's in the hills.
So so wherever he lives, let me tell you how tight. We're driving like a Yukon or an Expedition or an Excursion, something massive, a massive SUV, and how tight the roads are when you've been partying all night and you're kind of still fucked up in the morning when you have like 4 hours sleep. Going up to his place to do the podcast is so crazy. When I say 8 feet wide is the road, and it's lined with cars for every single house that's on there. And there's two-way traffic. Two-way traffic going up and down this thing. Anyway, I barely got there, and the shit gets so steep that we're not sure if this is the address. When I go to kick it back in gear, you spin the tires to start going back up.
Yeah, and we were driving something pretty big.
It was massive. So anyway,
we were driving a school bus.
We were a short beast. And when we get up to his place and we go in there, first off, I have to say the pad was so ridiculous.
He's a very, I mean, his hospitality was really good. He's really cool. His place is really nice. He's tight with everything. It was really nice to see.
Awesome place. And that was like staggering. But how do you think the podcast unfolded?
I think the podcast for me was a pretty experiential experience.
It's kind of like goofy time.
Yeah, it was a bit of a goofy time. There were some times where things got pretty goofy. There was a lot of, I guess you could say, a lot of
razzmatazz.
You could even say it was a razzmatazz. There was some energy, and there was some matter and energy and sound waves moving in that I didn't expect, but I welcomed with a smile. Of course.
To paint the picture, I'll say this. It's probably set up for 3 people in the room.
Yeah, it was a tough crowd.
And we packed it in with, I don't know, 6 or 7.
I think something
like that.
We really packed it in. It's built for pretty much a one-on-one.
It is.
Harland and a guest.
Yep.
So everything else is going to be something that you're going to have to deal with, I guess.
So the podcast rolls through. We're only talking about this because I mean, it was fun. Everything was good about it. It was kind of fun.
The pictures from it, I have me laughing so hard.
He's notorious for not coming out of character.
He's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, he's an interesting dude. The whole way he was. I mean, and as soon as you pulled up, he was interesting.
It's so good. It's just so good. Like you have fun, you do entertainment, you do comedy.
Yep.
Over the years, like I like seeing it.
Yeah, I like Mad Men. He's kind of like a madman.
That guy's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That guy's crazy.
So things get crazy and goofy and all that stuff.
There was a lot of goofy stuff that happened on the show.
Is there anything you want to comment before desk goes over?
Well, I mean, nah. Well, the desk goes over is when it really starts to hit good.
It does.
I really, really liked hearing or just getting reminded of all the times that I was chiming in on during the show.
Yeah,
it really
Charles had a lot of background stuff that would make us all chuckle every time.
It had me really laughing to myself. There was a handful of stuff, and it really had me thinking about those lines, and if they were funny, I was like, oh man, like I'm like this. Where was I? What was I thinking when I said that? Like there's a lot of funny stuff because it was funny enough. It was funny enough to me to hear again where it warranted. I'm like, a lot of stuff made me laugh. I mean, I don't really have this formula to show you about it where I'm like, this is where I was when I was.
No, but
you know what I'm saying a little bit?
I do know what you're saying, and again, that's why I brought up the night prior. Because when you're there and you're kind of like hungover and a little bit weird,
Yeah.
you don't even know how, especially when what happened.
Yeah, there was action.
Well, sure, everything's goofy and crazy, and the desk goes over, and I was in front of the desk, so I had to kind of zip my legs out of the way before this like 600-pound desk crushed me.
Yeah.
Which surprised me. The whole thing was surprising. But Charles's lines back and forth, and I think like people have been commenting about our facial expressions.
I love the pictures so
yeah,
much.
it's just a funny. I guess that was a really funny situation. Being in LA, doing a Hollywood type podcast thing, and that's how it goes. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, it was definitely a bit irregular, even when it comes to the LA style. But I was not. I mean, I'm always an idiot, but I'm familiar with. I'm just familiar with the bouncing,
The wordplay.
Yeah, and the wordplay and the pulling stuff out of nowhere. Like I'm very familiar with that. So I wasn't, I knew before I even went in there that it was going to get out of hand. It was going to get absolutely out of control. Because I mean, it's not like everyone else isn't familiar with it, but I have more fun doing it than everyone else. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it the most. So I'm trying the whole time to sort of lighten the mood because no one is really exactly prepared for this is the banter of a specialist.
It's a special talent.
You know what I'm saying?
And when it's coming at you with like four hands slapping you in the face.
And that's fine. That's fine. People, it's interesting to see how people deal in other people's shows, as people that are really, really schooled in a lot of fun comedy. It's interesting. It's fun. It just makes me, it's just so interesting how the show went down. I didn't mean to say it for that long.
No, but I mean, what else can I say about it? It's just interesting and surprising. It was surprising when I was there, and still fun to be in that atmosphere. It was. It
was fun, and I was trying. Okay. I don't usually do it, but I was trying to rattle as much as I could out.
Yep.
In order to keep things retarded. Now, it's not like there was any problem keeping things retarded.
But retarded meaning the line of keeping it going.
In a way that you can somehow put a few strokes in.
Sure.
And bring it to somewhere that is less, I mean, not like it needs more or less than whatever, but more than what you're familiar with. Let me put it that way.
Yep. And what's the word? You were keeping it cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like, there's no other way. Like, the line of retardation, you were keeping it cool and keeping it in line.
Yeah. I was really trying my best to lighten the mood.
Because
it's not, sometimes things can get heavy when there's a lot of personalities, there's a lot of expectations. There was a lot of extra cameras that I figured wouldn't be used, which I wasn't disappointed. That's fine with me.
Yep.
Because I was actually beating off to completion with a false arm.
I was going to say, the whole time I couldn't look over my shoulder at you.
Yeah, we would have been giggling.
Yeah.
But, so I didn't, I wasn't there. I'm like this, dude. Look, let me put it this way. I figured that I wouldn't even be on camera. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not.
The only reason
I'm
I
not
was
a
on
woman.
camera is because I was in line with Sam.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. I mean,
I didn't even want to be in the damn room, to tell you the truth,
Yeah.
because I know I don't have anything to add. But
No, but it all worked. I think it all worked out. I think there were some.
maybe some facial expressions for what's going on.
There were
but-
some really good. There were some really good facial expressions from you, and there were also. I found that there were some pretty strong choices from Sam, especially some
Yeah.
pretty interesting choices in a show that really were. They really made it so grand and good that that I like. Not everyone can make a grand choice like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, in other words, in my opinion, he bounced off as good as you could.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, it was so silly, and the timing, and just I was really so happy with my timing on there.
I only wish the promo, what had me laughing the hardest out of everything.
Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, I'm not going to say, I would just say things went a little bit crazy in there. And then after the fact,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it was interesting.
We go out there, we're going to shoot like I want to shoot like a promo thing for it.
Yeah.
And you guys may have seen it, but when it kept going with the promo outside is when I died.
What happened?
No, it's like we have Sam Hyde on here. This is Harland talking. We have Sam Hyde on here, and he's got a Coke in his hand. And when he whacked the Coke down, you don't see it in the promo because somehow the camera's not there. But when he whacked the Coke down, it sprayed directly in Harland's face. And I was like, holy shit!
So stupid.
Like here we go again.
How do you beat that? I mean, how do you even plan for that?
I don't know.
How do you execute? That's so silly. Like it can only be like rolling a 20 or rolling 100 on a 100. You know what I mean? Like,
it was
it's
perfect.
So funny.
It was perfect. It was like
Yeah.
hitting.
That takes a special quality that not many people talk about.
It was like hitting even on roulette 8 times in a row.
Yeah, it's a really fun.
Like when that happened, I was like, oh Jesus.
And people aren't going to know that not everyone can do that. Like
Yeah.
that's such a special, whatever. It's not a botch, but I'm saying whatever you want to call it. It's stuff that you can't make up. It's because we're all so crazy and there's a lot of chaos. So crazy stuff happens around crazy people.
Yeah.
Because that guy's crazy.
Oh yeah, he's crazy.
That guy's nuts.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. yeah. But
Yeah, no, I just thought like that part blew my mind because inside already blows my mind. We're just about
so
to leave,
stupid.
and then the promo video, and then slapping the Coke, and then
Yep.
the Coke goes in his face, and I just said, "Holy shit, this is so wild!" But it was fun to be around.
It was
good.
It was fun. I didn't expect him to be screaming and shushing people during that.
A little bit.
Again, he's not used to anything more than a one-on-one.
Yeah, that's tough.
I get it. But it's just I'm just saying if I just like this stuff.
Yeah.
Because I like being on shows and I like being silly. It's not like he knows anything of what I do. I would really guess that he doesn't. That's just my guess of how people roll. So he doesn't know how I'm a big silly man. But
Maybe the silliest.
I couldn't, just on how things were happening. I think it was after the desk or before, but when Sam was getting his face examined, I just felt like I felt like rattling silly things.
Yeah. And what happened?
Oh, I don't think. Well, he was trying to complete his face examination, but there's something inside of me that was resisting that. I'm just saying. No, I'm looking at Sam he's sitting there, he's taking a face exam.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. It's almost like watching your buddy getting hassled.
Yeah, I'm like, and now look, everything's like we all had fun. Everyone's a comedian, but I'm just talking about like deep cuts and like human feelings.
Sure.
I'm like, oh man, like Sam's getting grilled over there. You know what I mean? He's getting his face examined right now. He's in his face. He's talking about stuff.
Yeah, there was
I'm like blah 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 blah. Like who even knows what I was saying? But
I know.
it was like a thing. It was a thing to contribute to the show. Honestly,
you could compare it to like me getting me getting reamed in English class, and then you saying something from the side like "fucking ridiculous."
Yeah, I mean, because there's many examples.
Yeah, but it is kind of like that.
It's a reflex, and there's not like it happens no matter what.
It just seemed like, why the hell is he getting put on the spot or something? I don't know.
Like
Who knows?
There's nothing. I do it no matter what.
Yeah, well, you can't control yourself.
Yeah. But I mean, it's such a different show, and there's nothing to criticize about it, because it was just everyone made some pretty interesting decisions. Everyone made some pretty interesting choices, I find. But the stuff, when I look at it and I hear some of the stuff that was said, like in between things getting shattered, and I see faces, like it makes me laugh so hard.
It is.
It's so funny.
So that was Harland Williams.
I really, as the days go by, I'm like, oh man, I'm just so happy that I got a chance to say retarded stuff.
That, and I just appreciate the fact that I was there. I really do. Like,
it was so stupid. His place was really
on a
really
normal.
nice. It was nice to see.
On a normal hungover day, we would never make it out there, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah, it was so
pretty wild.
Stupid. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. We've probably seen enough of it, but it was so silly. The lines were so silly, and the stuff that happened was so silly. But yeah, no, it's really nice that you were there. For that.
Yeah, it's because that's rare for me.
Yeah.
I never make it out to these things, but
yeah, that guy is crazy, and I'm sure we've seen him in some Mad TV or something like that. That guy is so good.
I mean, remember
I just couldn't believe what I thought, because even people like sometimes I read the comments and this and that. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not even trying to make it about comments, but I think people are like this. Oh man, someone should have gone in there and chilled someone out. I'm just like speculating about these things, and I'm laughing. I'm thinking about myself going in there.
Like chilling.
I'd get like thrown out the window.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, no. Okay, you separating people.
No, I mean, if people were pretty locked in, you know what I'm saying? It's not like things were locked in because we were all doing comedy.
Sure.
But it's something when you trust. You know what I'm saying, Eric, is like when you trust the people that you're with, comedy wise. You don't stop them and from what they're doing.
That's like that's an old habit, and it carries through even for this.
Not even a chance.
Yep.
Like if whatever you were seeing through and you were doing something, there's not a chance unless something was going on. I wouldn't interrupt it.
Without a doubt, like the line.
Yeah.
The line.
If everyone wants to think about I don't know, comedy. I mean, it's not even comedy. It's the worst to even say it. But I don't know what to call this.
Either way you slice it, this was performance from Harland and Sam.
Yeah, so, and these guys are crazy.
They're crazy.
They're crazy.
And they're both professional, too. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess we kind of all know it's not going to, get crazy. So, all we can do is wait out the scene.
No, you have to, say stupid stuff. But, I would never, unless I had something so funny it was crazy. And they never looked like they were going to get violent.
It wasn't going to get like
never
that.
Like that.
No.
But it just made me laugh to think about like this. Hey guys, like that, I would be so embarrassed.
If you're thinking like that, it is hilarious because it's an impossibility. There's no way if you came out of the woodwork and you're like
someone,
guys.
Someone throw me to the ground. Throw me out the.
Come on, guys, we can work this out.
Yeah, it's really.
What the hell?
Unless it was really, really funny, but this is just speculation. Doesn't mean anything.
I suppose if you. Charles, in other words, if you did that, it would be for comedy.
Yeah, of course, it would better be damn funny if I was going to go do that. Interrupt them.
Yeah, you better have the perfect plan.
Yeah. I was a little bit. I wasn't all there either. I was trying to be. I was just. It was so. The stuff I was saying to chill things out made me laugh so hard. I don't mean to even ramble about that,
funny.
but it was. I find myself. I find like it's an out of body experience. I'm like this, dude. You're so silly, bro. I'm like this. Like, I'm trying to remember how to be a child again.
You know, Harland was...
Thank you.
Harland was calling us all different names. Not,
he was
not our real names.
such a guy.
And I mean, I could give a rat's ass.
He was like
about
Adam in Eden. He was naming
it.
things.
He was fucking around.
Yeah,
and
he
we
was
were all
biblical.
fucking around.
I
and then
really
when-
liked it.
I mean, more or less, you just started fucking around so much that it just, we're going to really fuck around. That's all.
He started fucking around so much.
That's all I can say about it. So if you want to fuck around that much, then I guess we'll really fuck around.
That's really, really funny. No, it's really, it's so stupid. But the experience was very interesting. It was a lot to take in. I'm really happy with the output of it. I think it's done good to everyone involved. I think
Even
it's really,
Harland. I think it was a
you
good
crazy.
thing.
It's got a huge response to that. It's really funny, and no one looks bad. You know what I mean? No one comes out looking bad.
How did you guys feel about the promo cut? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they cut the promo from the episode. Like, anytime it was mentioned.
Was
the
my
show-
gorilla line in there?
Oh, that's in there for sure.
That's so nice.
Is
There are a few of my lines
But
already.
it's like anytime
I'm so happy.
in Harland's episode, anytime he talked about Extreme Peace or MDE, like, it was just like
Yeah, he
would,
cut
like,
it out
cut
of
to,
the
like,
cut it out of the
grandma
promo.
with a
Really?
So
squirrel
funny.
eating a
No
nut.
kidding.
Yeah, he's really silly.
A little bit of a gap.
Yeah, those guys are, but he put the link in. But no, we probably even said it last time. Maybe I said it in my dreams, but no, that's also an interesting decision. I saw many interesting decisions during that podcast. That's also an interesting editing decision.
That
I would
is.
say.
So he pulled out your line.
Oh no! He pulled out like the mentions of Extreme Peace.
Really?
Thank God he left my lines in there. I was happy that he did. They were so fun.
Okay, so your lines are in, but he pulled
lines
out
are
like
so funny.
promoting Extreme Peace.
Yeah, he pulled it out of the video promo, but he put it in the links. Of
What the
video.
hell?
That was
Oh, yeah,
really
I can
so
show you.
silly.
I wonder why.
It was a little silly.
Oh, who can say? But it was a choice that I found very just funny, very
Interesting.
silly. Yeah, it was. I had another one that was very interesting. It was a strong choice.
Oh man.
Yeah, but I love talking about the stuff, and I need to loosen up about it because a lot of people are really serious about it. They like this. People look bad. I'm like, dude, or what are you, gay, man? No one looks bad.
Nobody looks
Dude, do
bad.
people understand show business anymore? What are you, fucking
Harlan
gay?
doesn't look bad. Sam doesn't look
No
bad.
one looks
and
bad.
none of us
You
look
fucking
bad.
stupid.
I mean, honestly, it's exactly what everybody wants.
It's absolutely perfect.
Theatrics.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
exactly what you want.
it's just I just can't.
Oh yeah, I'll take a little splash.
What I'm shocked now. What the most shocking.
There we go. That's good. That's perfect.
The most shocking thing about this is how much of a fucking monster Harland is.
Oh yeah.
The guy is a monster.
He actually, for being what, almost 60?
Yeah, no, he's probably. I don't know. If
He
it's
said
right
it
to talk
somewhere,
about
I
his
can't
age.
remember.
But he is like a solid monster, and it's really funny to see.
And you don't mean physically.
No, I mean physically.
Okay, all right.
The guy is
mentioned his
a
age, and I didn't think he meant
solid monster.
He said he was playing hockey. I believe
Yeah,
it.
The guy's a monster.
He's a Canadian hockey player.
Wow, and you can tell.
And you can tell.
I love to see it.
Yeah, it is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty good actually.
The guy was a monster.
Because I mean, Sam's gonna throw me around the room pretty easily,
Yeah.
and he was holding his own.
No, I mean the guy. Oh my God, the guy's crazy. But I like that about him. It's
Me
really
too.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he was damn. I have to say it's yeah. I have to say he's crazy.
Really well. He dealt with everything really well.
You know, even though he threw the nosy line a couple times, I was laughing like, you know, you're really strong. Yeah. You know, whatever. How old are you? Nosy. Like, and that was, we already heard that a couple times. That's
He's
so like,
retarded.
while getting pinned, still throwing that out.
He's so stupid.
Nosy.
Yeah, there were some good ones. Like, is all this going to be bullshit? Hell no. Like, there were some lines that were so funny. I remember that. I was like, jeez. They were so funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That was pretty good.
So, now, the more time goes, the more it grows on you.
The more it settles in.
It is so funny, the stuff that was said.
Yeah, it was.
Stuff that I can't even explain. That even I said, I'm like this. I don't even know what I meant. It was a thick comedy routine that everyone was participating in with very strong choices that were very interesting. I could relate. I can relate to that. I've done some pretty strong things on camera.
Yeah.
I think everyone is all the better for it. I think it was, I like doing the play-by-play for it. It's just, I remember having some laughs on there.
Hell yeah. I remember it being very awkward, which I like. Yeah. I like being in those situations when it's awkward.
Shit. Yeah, it was crazy.
If it was boring, that would suck.
Oh my God. If you were prepared to go back and forth like that, that's fine, you know what I mean? But with a room full of people, it's a different style. It's coming in already. You know, there's a lot of fact. I don't mean to, put it together like that, but these are just things that happen like
this. It's the reality of being in that room.
Yeah, I'm not trying to put it together or no, I'm just saying there's crazy people that when they come together, they do some pretty wild stuff, and the things that you generate together are pretty wild, and they're not scripted, bud.
They're not scripted, and this is the other thing you can say. Harland Williams and Sam Hyde / MDE, all of us.
Yeah.
We're really different.
Yeah, we're a bit different.
So
it's sort of an intergenerational.
So put those people together in a podcast, and it's not going to be. I'm not saying good. It won't be like boring.
Yeah,
it's not going to be boring.
No, it's not going to be boring. I mean, you could go in there. You could go into a show and completely conform to it. That could be
right.
That could be your style. You could go in there and do the opposite intentionally. You could go in there and and take things how they like. It doesn't. It's it's up to everybody. It's up to people. People make freaking choices.
That's it. But I do think that match was destined for something interesting. I guess.
I mean, to do that outside of a one-on-one that's a lot to handle in there. There's a bit of a peanut gallery. I'm trying to be nonstop. Everyone I'm sure was chiming in. There's a peanut gallery outside of the one-on-one you're trying to do.
Right.
It's just an interesting arrangement, and I think that's just how it is. You freaking pack that room, dude. You're, man, pack that. You're a chomper.
You turn into Ghost.
Yeah.